Lord forgive me for this trap shit. Sergeant Smack make it backflip. Telly Hank with the action. With the vital speaking Spanish. Frank Matthews, how I vanish. Poof. Came back like I'm King Tut. Gold BBS is on a beamer. When Fat Cat was 10 queens up. Ball off the profit, not the re-up. Fly like Puerto Rican Jesus. Uptown like I'm Baby May. Just caught a touchdown from the bay.
On February 26th, a police apprehension team is staged at the apartment complex on Mayport Road. A postal worker arrives at the apartment complex and Yadiel takes possession of the box and immediately starts making phone calls. Soon thereafter, Cassidy shows up in his BMW. Edgar meets with Yadiel, takes possession of the package, and he begins to walk back towards the BMW. At that point, our apprehension team takes all three individuals into custody.
Teddy bears stuffed with cocaine. Look what officials say was found in a package headed to Jacksonville. Police say this was mailed from Puerto Rico. News for Jax reporter Corley Peel joining us live. Corley, postal inspectors, they discovered the drugs.
Yes, inspectors caught that package that was heading here to this apartment complex off Mayport Road, and investigators found more than just cocaine. Look at these photos we received today from police. 4 different packages were mailed, and this picture shows a teddy bear that was recovered and that police say had 1 kilo of cocaine inside. JSO says they had these 3 men under surveillance. Their names are Edgar and Yadiel Lopez, who are brothers, and a man named Cassidy Iglesias. Police arrested them on February 23rd. Here's some more photos of what police recovered. They say they found 5 kilos of cocaine, more than $130,000 in cash, 4 guns, and a BMW. JSO says that Iglesias was a maintenance man here at this apartment complex. I did go up to their office and ask them for comment, but they referred me to their corporate office. We're continuing to follow the story, and we'll continue to bring you the latest as soon as we know more. Reporting live, Corley Peel, Channel 4.
An alert postal workers being credited for exposing a massive drug operation. Jacksonville police say 3 suspected drug dealers used stuffed teddy bears to hide their drugs. 28-year-old Edgar Lopez, 24-year-old Yadiel Lopez, and 28-year-old Cassie Iglesias face a lot of drug charges tonight. Iglesias also has a charge of illegal gun possession. News for Jax reporter Eric Avene joining us live to explain how police say the trafficking operation worked. Eric?
Yes, narcotics detectives here at JSO headquarters say those men were using an apartment to basically run their cocaine trafficking operation. And they said it was an operation that was discovered by a U.S. postal inspector who was monitoring suspicious packages leaving Puerto Rico. The investigation into these 3 men began back in January when a postal inspector in Puerto Rico alerted the Jacksonville Police Narcotics Unit about a suspicious package en route to a Jacksonville address.
The package contained a teddy bear that had 2 kilograms of cocaine and a tracker that the suspects had shoved up inside of the teddy bear.
Police say the tracker was used to make sure the package got to its intended destination. The postal inspector also located another package from Jacksonville to Puerto Rico that was stuffed with cash. Police say that package containing money was sent by Edgar Lopez and his brother Yadiel from a Jacksonville apartment complex on Mayport Road, where Yadiel Lopez works as a maintenance worker.
A few weeks later, another suspicious package from Puerto Rico is addressed to the same apartment complex on Mayport Road.
Police later determined that package contained narcotics. They also say they learned Edgar Lopez and Cassie Iglesias were business acquaintances.
And they are seen several times in our community, what we now believe making drug deals.
Last Tuesday, JSO got wind that another package was en route to Jacksonville from Puerto Rico. Once again, the package was a teddy bear stuffed with a kilo of cocaine. Jacksonville police took all 3 men in custody when the package was delivered to the address. Police say when they searched the apartment, they found 5 kilos of cocaine and more than $130,000 in cash. A search of one suspect's vehicle turned up 4 firearms. Now, according to my DEA contacts, those 5 kilos of cocaine were likely wholesale amounts of cocaine with a dollar value of about $32,000 per kilo. Now, if that amount of cocaine had been set up for street distribution, well, then that number would have gone up to about $500,000 worth of cocaine. Reporting live, Eric Avene, Channel 4, the local station.
Yo, we back. It's your boy Popalot. Mobb ties. We on our way to Florida with it. Jacksonville. Now, everybody from Jacksonville, y'all tap in. Everybody from Florida, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we rocking. Been a minute since we've been down to Jacksonville. Now, today, we are going to be covering one of the stories that you see almost on the tabloids, not even on the movies, because this shit is so far-fetched. Now, everybody all heard about people catching their packs in the mail, making their plays through the air. Mailman is my best friend situation. But this one is definitely going to take the cake from me for a multitude of reasons. But before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about the three subjects that we're going to be talking about. It's going to be a guy by the name of Edgar Lopez, 28 years old. His younger brother, Yadiel Lopez, 24 years old. And another gentleman by the name of Cassidy Martinez Iglesias, who I forgot what was the age of this gentleman. But all three of those gentlemen were charged and arrested with cocaine trafficking, conspiring with another to traffic in cocaine. So pretty much y'all seen the blueprint of it. They had some kind of connection in Puerto Rico, and it sounds like they're Latino. So who knows? Could be anybody. But through those connections, they were sending the packs over this way. So, and it looks like not only were they doing that, one of the individuals was a maintenance worker at a specific complex that has a number of apartments. And I'm assuming that they were shipping these packages to different apartments. But after looking at some of the details and reviewing some of the details, it makes me wonder, were they shipping these suspicious packages to the same address? And I guess that's going to be the $1 million question when it comes to this. When authorities arrested them on February 26th, they seized more than 5 kilos of cocaine. So I'm not sure if they were stockpiling them or if they were breaking them down or what they were doing. But they also seized $130,000 in cash, multiple firearms, and a BMW. So I want to say, I can't believe that this operation has been in flow for too long. Just, I don't really want to say of the tactics, but kind of the brazen tactics. And I definitely know that this probably brought some heat down on Puerto Rico, because according to the documentation, the investigation pretty much started in Puerto Rico. So they were really almost essentially doing everything that they were supposed to do on their end. But it was something with how those packages was coming from Puerto Rico. Now, this is the issue that I'm going to have, and I don't have no issue with nobody how they get paid, however they try to get to what they try to get to. I'm going to assume that it's going to be pretty hard to not only, maybe it's probably going to be hard to mail a kilo from South Carolina to North Carolina, let alone from Puerto Rico to Florida, because it's going to pass through probably customs and on both sides. So it's like, I question how long the operation was running, unless they had a different strategy before this. But we had to cover this one. Y'all already know this is some real mob tie shit. My dogs from Jacksonville, y'all get in the comment box, let us know what that apartment complex was like. Looks like high and ritzy. Wonder how those people felt when they realized that their maintenance worker was bringing the birds in right next door. That's your boy Popalot. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, POP_A_LOT. And I'm going to be back with some more real trail spill shit. Y'all hit the bell right under this video for the notification. Y'all know what it is. The Mobb ties.